Hello, my dear Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the reading for you for the month of December 2019. And here we are at the end of the year in 2019, and wishing you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And here we begin your reading. I've already shuffled the cards, and I will just kind of shuffle a little bit more, and we will start your reading, and let's see what the energies are for the month, and let's see what's lining up. So I'll be doing the Celtic this time as well, like I've been doing in the month of November as well. I did the same. So this is what your current energies are, and here we have the Seven of Swords, Scorpio. So in the current energies, there is you're dealing with some dishonesty, or you're dealing with something which is in the stealth mode. I'm just kind of trying to recall if this card was there in your last month's reading as well. Well, I just finished reading for Leo, and it was definitely there in their fears and hopes. So, well, this is the if this is coming around as a main energy, what I'm sensing here is that if you look at this, this could be the somebody else or a situation you are surrounding with as well. But there is this strange sense of satisfaction on this person's face, and if you can just see that, so this person is very happy around doing what he is doing. And if you know the story, and I think I did share that last time, if this did come in your reading, Scorpio, that this person is naturally, this person actually, originally this person was taking away all these swords from this war camp, so that the actually soldiers don't have any weapons to fight, and there is no war. So it's the stealth mode was for good, and that's why there is a sense of satisfaction on this person's face, because he's done a good deed there, protected the war from going ahead. However, there is definitely a stealth mode, and interestingly, if this is what is coming as main energy for the month of December, now let's see what is crossing it, because that's going to be interesting. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is crossing it. So okay, so again, now things change a little bit here, and it feels deceptive here. If you actually look at this Knight of Pentacles, it's something energy as it looks deceptive, that it's not moving at all. And this person is not even looking at the stag around there, which is kind of watching this very straight, in the straight line. This knight is just kind of moving ahead and not even watching what's around. So there is the deception that nobody is really around, and nobody is really watching. There are two stags here, and it's also a very hot space energy. Things are moving. It may not appear as if it's moving. It may appear that, hey, somebody has cheated upon and did not even turn around. Their offer is gone, but it's still there. And because it's crossing, it's a positive card to cross this. But very interestingly, we have to kind of see, I'll just keep it like this. We'll have to kind of see that there are support around, there is support around, and for some of you, if you are watching it from the relationship perspective, there are positive movements around. The person has not cheated on you, is what I'm sensing. If you are doubting that, there is movement. It's a slow movement, and hence you probably are sensing it to be like that, but that's not the case. Now let's see what the underlining. Yeah, because see, we have truth coming around, and that's what universe is trying to tell you here, Scorpios, that there is truth. You don't have to really worry about anything, because you will know everything in the near future. We also are getting, in the month of January, if I'm not wrong, there is a conjunct which is happening between Pluto and Saturn. A lot of things which have not been unearthed will unearth, and it's all for good and positive. And there is an eclipse also lining up somewhere around in that, in the near future. Do kind of check on the astrology part of it. If you know some good channel there, do kind of see, because those are the important timelines wherein truth might surface, if not in now. But what I'm sensing, and the universe is trying to say here, is that you will start seeing the sparks of those truths around, and then it should start clearing off that deception energy or the stealth mode around that. And maybe the war people whose swords are being stolen, they might know, yes, it was done for a good deed indeed, right? Otherwise, and then you start seeing the higher truth, and that's the higher truth. You will start seeing the sparks of that in the month of December. Now let's see what's crowning the energy. And we have the Knight of Cups. There is the offer. So there is this Knight of Pentacles. We've got two knights. Maybe you have two suitors and you're kind of wondering around what to pick, what not to pick. But then this one is there is this offer of love, and that's what there is movement. And if this is the same person, there is a slow movement, but then shortly this person loves you and you love this person as well. There is a lot of love in this situation. However, in the main energy which is coming up is that you probably are not sensing it, you're not experiencing it in the situation, you're not feeling it, Scorpio, because of the situation and the way things are looking. What's the past? Is the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is what in the past, and that's what is interesting, because here what we are, when we are looking at the Nine of Cups here, it is something that your wishes, your desires, your dreams, you've been holding that close to your heart, and it has been manifesting. Things are coming around. Maybe it's like they do come around, is what I'm sensing. And you love your dreams, you love your desires. It's not that just some people who kind of think about their dreams, oh my god, why do I have to even dream like that? It may not just come true. But that's not how things are for you, right? Now here, what you have is that this Nine of Cups in the past, and which is a positive card, which is about your dreams and desires. And then and for some of you, you might be feeling that your dreams and desires are deceiving you, and that's what is probably the slow progressing. Some of that, I'm not saying all of it, but some of your key dreams and desires moving so slowly that you're seeing that, hey, has God deceived me as well? Some of you may be having those kind of doubts and questions. And as I'm picking on the messages, I'll just keep saying it. Now, what's coming around in the near future? We have the Sword. See, as I said, that and this could be like 2 to 4 weeks from now. And here, as I said, that the truth will start. You will start seeing the sparks of it, but the whole of it is going to come around in the near future. You will see it the way it is, and it will be delivered to you the way it is. No sugarcoating, no nothing. And you know how to deal with it. And I think that's what your reading was, if I'm not wrong, in the month of November. You were ready to deal with it, the things the way they are. And you were okay with that. And that's what you will start getting it. And that's fine, because King of Swords is a balanced personality. It's somebody who is this person knows, very logical, very practical, very, very aligned with the truth, and they mean business. They may come across as cold, curt, but truthful. Yes, they are. They're not manipulative in any way, because that's how it is. It's a positive card, and you will start seeing the truth in the near future. Now, how you're dealing with the entire situation mentally, and you have the Eight of Wands. So there is movement in the entire situation, and here I've got this card as how you're dealing with it mentally. You are in the mental space, probably already have started to communicate, and I'm sensing this could be, there are times when we start communicating with the universe, when we start communicating with the other person without it happening in actuality. What I mean is that, in your imaginary world, in your telepathic communication, that may start happening. But here I'm sensing that while you would be doing that, that is creating the real effect. What I mean by that is that because that moves the energy, and you need to see that your communication is positive and you're sending those positive messages to the universe. It's like that's what I'm sensing. And you might be, some of you might be receiving these messages overseas, and once you kind of move out from the mental space, you start creating that, it'll start manifesting. Those communication will start coming, and you might, many of you start seeing it in the month of December, or maybe how it progresses in the new year 2020. A lot of you will see that to and forth communication. So if that is that slow and very slow, or feeling as if there is no movement, that feeling shall go away, is what I'm sensing. And let's look at the external environment. You have the sun, and that's the positive card, as you all know, and that's the wonderful card to have. Your external environment is bright, nice, sunny, and you can kind of dive into it and enjoy yourself. There's beautiful flowers around, and in this imagery you can see that everything is clear and everything is shining bright with joy, happiness, clarity, abundance. So that's what your external environment is, and probably it's a result of the overall stuff, the way things are. The communication also is lighting your world here. And can you believe this? Your loves in your hopes and fears, we have 10 of Pentacles, and that's really wonderful, because you're hoping to have this wonderful commitment. I'm sorry, commitment with this person, and to have this have this beautiful nice bond with this person, your relationship to ascend to the next level, your finances to go to the next level. You're hoping for all the positive stuff, and when you hope, it happens, because we have sun. That's what it's been preceded by. And if you see the overall reading, everything is very beautifully tying up, except that one thing in the middle with the way it started on with the 7 of Swords. But then it has its reason, and I'll be happy and keen to know how it's kind of linking up in your situation. Do let me know in the comment box. I do read my comments. I do read all the comments which you guys say, and I appreciate your feedback there. So with the 10 of Pentacles, you definitely have this beautiful commitment which is coming your way. And can you believe this? This is the outcome. This is a beautiful outcome of the Temperance. You've got 2 major arcanas, and such beautiful major arcanas. Look at this beautiful rainbow in the background, and this angel which is mixing the water and fire together, and this beautiful imagery of water, flowers. It's such a beautiful card, and it's all the balances which is coming up. It is also the union, a beautiful union, and it's like the alchemic union, which is what I sense here for you, Scorpio. And it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful, and that's a wonderful potential outcome for you to have as a Temperance. And Temperance is also the higher truth, and it's also, you could be connecting with the Sagittarius, and this is a Leo, and here, and you could have these in your charts as well. So and if you have a Leo in your chart, do watch that reading as well, because there are there was some union and those kind of energies which I kind of got in the Leo cards, and which is similar kind of stuff in with the, not directly though, but then yes, it's coming around the way it is. And Temperance is a beautiful card to have now. So it is a higher truth card for Sagittarian. So, and that's what we are sensing as well. It is beautifully kind of coming around for you here, Scorpio, and I'm really happy for your the outcome which we've got, and with the Sun card, and that's really wonderful. And there are offers with this Knights coming around, truth which is there, in the passionate communication. So I think a very balanced reading. We have the water, we have with the 9 of Cups as well. So it is wonderful. Now let's see what are the further messages from Archangel Michael or from Romance Angels. Let's see what comes around. Okay, we've got one card there. I'll just see. I'm sorry for that. One more for you. Okay, we've got 2 cards, and both are from Archangel Michael. Let's see this one first, and we have use your imagination and you will see the answer. So you, and here that is where I was just tapping in, and I think generally Eight of Swords is not a card the way I kind of sensing the energy, and it's a card in actual communication, movement in the outside world, but I was sensing that a lot of it is happening in the imaginary and in imagination, communication at the not at the actual world, but that will manifest further. And I'm sensing that you are communicating with the universe is what I was very strongly feeling with that card. Not normally I get that message from that card, but then Archangel Michael is saying that if you've not been doing so, start doing it, because use your imagination and you will see the answers. And in your imagination you have the answers, and go forward fearlessly. The Sun is a very fearless card here, and even if in the the King of Swords is like somebody who knows, he doesn't kind of operate from the heart, but then you need to go forward fearlessly, because you don't have to really worry about anything. Everything is lining up the way it is, and that's really wonderful. Now let's see what is the further guidance for whosoever is watching this reading. If you're a cross watcher, then this is for you. If you are a Scorpio, then this is for you. So whosoever is watching this for the month of December, we have got this one card which popped out. We will see. And Serenity. That's beautiful. All right. So the guidance for you for the month of December is that Serenity bestows inner peace, tranquility, and calmness of mind. When you feel serene, you are your own person for nothing, and no one can bother, upset, or influence you. You are like a calm, clear lake, beautiful and peaceful to be with. Your quiet radiance brings hope and support to those who come within your aura. You attract respect and love from others, for all are calmed by you. As you become deeply serene and still, you connect to the higher powers of the universe with divine guidance, and your path in life becomes smooth and flowing. Quietly ask your angels to hold you in serenity, and I am serene and still. And that's the message and the confirmation affirmation you should use as much as you can, Scorpio. It's a beautiful reading indeed, and I'm really happy with the outcome and the way the messages have come around. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and I really appreciate it. If you want a private reading, you can write to agnya8@gmail.com. Thank you so much once again. Happy holidays. Be happy.